So hi guys, how are you doing guys? Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. If this is the first time that you're coming to this channel, my name is Christine Kavanda, and please purpose to join this family because this is the only channel where you get to learn different tips on how to handle different situations. So guys, today I'm back again with a very interesting video. And guys, what I want us to discuss today, it's about 10 great tips to achieve better work-life balance. So today we are discussing about work-life balance and what are the tips that we need to adhere to so as to achieve this. So guys, the 10 tips that we are going to discuss here will help you to achieve a good work-life balance. So one thing I want to emphasize is that when we talk about achieving work-life balance, it doesn't mean that the balance has to be in form of time. Meaning, if you work 8 hours, it doesn't mean that you need to take 8 hours off to play or to enjoy with your family. Work-life balance cannot be quantified by the amount of time that you've put. You can put 2 hours of focused work and achieve more than when you could have been distracted and work for 4 hours. You have to understand that work-life balance is achievable, but to achieve it, you must really need to work hard. So the 10 things that I'm going to teach you here, you can put them into practice, and at the end of the day, you will be able to achieve the work-life balance. Number 1, it is always going to prioritize and schedule your time. And one of the most important tips for achieving work-life balance is to prioritize and to schedule your time. If you don't prioritize, you will end up doing irrelevant work and giving you little results, and you will spend your entire day working and finding yourself having no time for yourself. So it is always going to prioritize and schedule your time. You don't just want to wake up in the morning and start working, and yet you want at the end of the day to achieve the work-life balance. No, it can't work like that. Number 2, create a productive workspace. This is another important way to maintain your work-life balance. And you can only be productive when you're working in a good environment, when you have a great workstation. A lot of people work in an unproductive environment. That is a very stressful environment, and they feel so much stressed, so much pressured, and their productivity is very low. And all this is because they have unsupportive workspace. So I'm a very strong believer in how environment can shape our lives, and when we work in an unproductive workplace, then it means it greatly affects your mood, which will eventually affect the other areas of your life. Then number 3, you should never allow yourself to be distracted. Stop multitasking. When you do your work, stop checking emails, surf throughout the internet, or check the updates on social media while you work. You can change to do all these things, but when you work, focus on working and don't multitask. Some of us will do a lot of multitasking, and thank to those who cannot be able to multitask. Like some people like us, like me, I can do so many things at the same time. But at the end of the day, I feel so much affected. So you don't want yourself to be distracted at work, and this decreases actually my productivity. Tip number 4, make time for yourself. If you want to maintain your work-life balance, you must make time for yourself. How often do you spend time doing things that you don't want or you don't love? Do you still remember your hobbies? Some of us have already forgotten what are our hobbies. We need to put this into consideration. The person who brought that one hobby was not mad. He knew that you really wanted this space. So life is not just about work. You need also to spend time doing things that you love most. so as to recharge your mind and also to recharge your soul. Then number 5, you need to communicate your needs. What is that? What is this that you need to support your work? Don't assume that other people know what you want. If you want others to understand you, you must first communicate your needs to them. Don't assume that I know what you want, yet you've not communicated. You need to communicate it to me. For example, you can voice your need to achieve a better work-life balance to your family members or to your boss. When they understand, they will support you rather than making life hard for you. Some bosses will make life hard for you because you've not communicated. Even your family, I need to understand what you're going through your work so that I can understand. If you need to attend a gym class after work, or if you need to go to classes, those who go to classes at work, you need to ask for permission from your boss so that you can leave a little early to get to the class once or twice a week. And if you need to work for longer hours, also you need to tell your family, communicate to the other side of your family, to tell them today that you're working on an important project and you want to really get it done for your company. So let them understand that you will get back to them once you have got your work done. Number 6, take short breaks. Take short breaks and holidays. Oh my God, this is where we have problems. People don't want to go for holidays. Some people will opt to be paid for those holidays rather than taking a break. You want to be at work all through. You want to work 24/7, 30 days, 7 days in a week, 30 days in a month, 8 hours in a day. You don't want to take a break. Hence, we need to take short breaks throughout the day. You want to keep your energy high so that you can have a productive and willpower to accomplish more. You cannot be able to accomplish more when your mind is already tired, when you're already tired yourself. And at least once in a day, stop work and don't talk about work. Use the day for yourself, your family members, or do something that you passionate to do. Don't just stay in the workplace throughout. You need to take holidays. So for those who don't take holidays, this is the high time that you need to take holidays to go and relax your minds. The other thing is to set clear boundaries for work and life. This is a good technique and I've seen it work. Once you set boundaries, you'll be knowing this is what I'm expected to do, or this is what I'm not expected to do. So you will be able to know what you are expected to do at the end of the day. You don't need to carry your work back at home. If it is the issue of work, you need to finish it at work. When you are home, you don't need to go back to read the emails, and sometimes you're so stressed up. Instead of having fun with your family, you're so much stressed up because of an email that came in. You're so stressed up because of your boss has sent this. So you need to set boundaries. If it is work, let it be at workplace. Going home, you should not carry your work at home. So that is the way you should set boundaries. Then number 8, unplug and get close to nature. We are always connected, and even when we are working, we allow distractions through our phone. Someone can easily reach us, or a notification can easily take our attentions away. What do you need to do? Unplug yourself. Like I said there in a previous example, that you need to set boundaries to unplug. So I don't check my phones, by the way, before I go to bed. Like I don't pick calls after 8. Once you call me after 8, I don't pick, because that's a boundary that I've set. 8, maybe, unless if I'm doing something else, but not calls. I don't like being distracted that time. I don't like even those news, calling me at night. This is the time that I need to relax my mind. This is the time that I need to sit down and do what I love to do most. Number 9, you need to learn to automate, or rather, you need to learn to delegate. Some people will go out for leave and their works will never be done. They will always be called every day. How do we do this? How are we supposed to do this? Because they don't like to delegate. This is not your work. You need to delegate your work to other people, so that when you go out for your occasions, when you go out for your leave, nobody distracts you, nobody calls you to ask you something, But some people will never do that. They will just receive calls all through their occasions, all through their vacation, because they don't want to delegate. When you go out for it, when you go home, nobody should call you. That is why delegation is very, very. Then number 10, make planning a habit. Work-life balance will never happen unless you are conscious about it. If you plan for it, thus make it a plan, an habit to plan. It is true that not everything will turn out like what you've planned, and your plan may not work also, but it is not so much about the result. It is more about the planning. When you plan for something, you become more attentive to do it, to do that thing. You become so much attentive, so you become more proactive, and you know what you need to do at the end of the day. Extraordinary people, all those people, those successful people that you see, it is not by accident that they become successful. They get there through planning. It doesn't matter the way they did their planning, but for you to be successful, you must do some planning in advance, so that you are focused, so that you know by the end of the day, I'm needed to do this, I'm needed to achieve this. So planning is very important. So guys, those are 10 tips that we need to follow so as to achieve the work-life balance. It is very important, guys. We need to balance our families, and we need to balance our workplaces. We don't need to dip ourselves at the workplace. Sometimes, long hours we are at workplace. Sometimes we tend to forget our families. So we need to follow those tips so that we can balance our families and our work. We need this job, and at the same time we need our families, so we don't need to forget one. And by following those 10 tips, you will be able to achieve the work-life balance. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Please like it, click the like button. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please, for this and many more videos that are coming, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Just click the subscribe button. Support this family, guys, and please join this family for exclusive perks and for one-on-one interactions, guys, with me. If you want me to to handle something for you, if you want me to give you certain advice, if you want us to have a one-on-one conversation, please join this family. Please join. And guys, from me, I gonna say goodbye.